Hey guys, afternoon. So I'm having a bit of a late break, but yeah, I'm on another one of my 30-minute challenges, and today I'm heading to Alexandria Place. I actually, funny thing, I went there yesterday, and when I got to the point that I decided was the finish point, realized that the GoPro wasn't filming, it wasn't recording, it had been on. So I guess I turned it on and probably never pressed the record button from the beginning, which was frustrating because I didn't have time to go back and film it again. She was doing what I wish sometimes people would do. I mean, they don't have to run, but sometimes I feel people just see you and it's like almost like they decide to just walk really slow, like screw you. And but yeah, she really had that energy running across the road. So I think I remember the exact route I did yesterday, and what was good about it, I didn't intend for it, but what was good was the way I went was different to the way I initially went when I was following the Google Maps. But it meant that when I got to the destination, I was actually pointing in the right way to head back to work, whereas previously when I was going there, I came out and then I wasn't heading in the right direction. I don't know if you guys can see anything, but I am heavily blinded. By the glare, the reflection off of that building. To be fair, it was quite nice and warm. So my hands don't feel that bad at the moment, but I know at some point they're going to be absolutely frozen solid, so I might as well put on my first layer of gloves now. I think if I was walking, it wouldn't be so bad. With the cycling, I think you get that whole like the wind chill factor being intensified from the fact that you are rushing through the cold air. Your hands obviously right ahead of you, taking the full force. So you might have seen the tractors back there. So at the moment the farmers are demonstrating I felt like John Connor in Terminator 2. I could hear a big old truck behind me getting closer and closer. I thought I'd give it a bit more juice. Okay. I think that van realised he didn't need to indicate. Or it wasn't the turning he wanted. She wanted. They wanted. Yeah, I think where I went wrong was when I got to the end of this road. I think I was supposed to turn left. I'm not sure. I'd actually have to look at Google Map and review that. But as I said, it worked out all right in the end. But yeah, I actually forgot there's this temporary traffic light, even though it was only yesterday that I happened upon it. It just seems like temporary traffic lights are everywhere at the moment. And the thing is, you can't see any work going on as well. Must be annoying because these guys coming towards us on the other side of the road probably seen the green light, had the green light, and not been able to actually go. Had to sit there while it's green and then watch it go red. You know, like these temporary traffic lights, they haven't exactly got the best phasing, so you'll just be waiting ages for it to be your turn. If you want to give a really good look, because sometimes I pop out and you don't hear anything, and then boom, you've been hit, or you've almost been hit, you collided with somebody. I think I should have gone left here, but I'm going to follow the same route I did the last time and go right. But we are now near to Regent's Park. Actually, I think I needed to turn left there. That's where I think I really needed to go. Now I remember I went this way towards Primrose Hill, and then I literally had to go up the hill, and I was quite concerned about the bike being able to get up it, but it turned out it wasn't a problem. She had more than enough power to get up there, and at a decent speed as well. I know that person. Something I think I'm going to enjoy about watching this footage back is the sunlight. So the other day I was making a video which I don't think I'm going to publish, and it was really gloomy. There was nothing attractive about it whatsoever. So now she's getting all the power she can, and she's doing really well up here. So my previous bike didn't have a name. The one before that, I called her the Bat Pod, because she was almost all black with a sort of mint green. I think I turned left here. Yeah. So those things like the temporary traffic lights and those roadworks, they really add to these challenges. It really does make you wonder if you're going to be able to make it to where you want to go in time. Or say, in time within the 30 minutes. Closer to where we're going than we actually are. So slow down, but it's actually further along. So what do I do? I think I get to the end of this road and then turn left. So yesterday I thought that I was near to Hampstead High Street, but if I were to turn left, but that wasn't the case, or isn't the case. When I first went to today's location, I would have been coming up this road on the left and then turned off, I don't know, like how many hundreds of meters down the road to the left. Well, I know we've probably been on this journey for like 20 minutes, 25 minutes. But while I'm not actually saying anything, why not hit that subscribe button, give me a like and a share if you're enjoying this journey. And if you've enjoyed any of my other videos, I mean, it really does help with helping me to grow this channel. And actually I was supposed to turn left there. So I thought I'd remember everything of today since it was only yesterday. So I'm gonna do a U-turn somewhere.
I could do, but no.
So we are close now. We're going to take a right at the top of the hill. It's going to be on the right somewhere along this road. I think it's this one on the right here. Yeah. This is the exact location I came up here because that white BMW was next to me. Yeah, I don't know about you, but to me this is just such a cool development. So you can see it's really brutalist. They're doing a music video over there. But it's like, look how lush it is. So almost like a brutalist Hanging Gardens of Babylon. And the curvature is quite cool, the fact you can't see the other end. I know that like this design came about because there was a parcel of land. So to the right there's a tube line and then there's the road and whatever, and this was just a parcel that was left over. And the architect decided to come up with something that was very different to anything in London. So I don't believe there's anything like this in London anywhere quite like this. And you know, instead of it being that all the parking is here in the middle, the parking's underneath in the car park. I think is quite cool. And you might recognize this place from the Kingsman. So the main character, this is where we meet him, and we're almost by the finish line, so it'll be interesting to see if we've made it here in 30 minutes or less. So that's the finish. So it's not the end of the video though, because now I'm going to turn left and it's going to take us back to the college, back to work. But we're now heading towards the famous Abbey Road studios, and obviously Abbey Road, and also the iconic, I was going to say roundabout, I almost said that yesterday as well, the iconic zebra crossing from the album art of the Beatles, crossing the road on the zebra crossing. It's crazy, like the variety of architecture. So we're obviously going for a brutalist development built, I believe, possibly in the 60s and or maybe the 70s, I'm not quite sure. And now, well, to be honest, almost every house, there's quite of houses, the styles are just so different from each other. And I think that's personally for me one of the most beautiful things about London, that you do have that variety. I mean, there are areas like Belgravia where you do have properties that they all look the same. They're all white. The doors are the same colour thing. They're like usually all black. And there is that beauty in the uniformity. You know, it is nice to have variety. Variety is the spice of life. Well, that's what they say, isn't it? Yesterday, we had a nice run because when the lights went green back there at the junction, these temporary traffic lights have gone green. They're not today. Now, so Abbey Road Studios is just on the right, and this lady in the middle of the road, that's the famous zebra crossing, but apparently it's not the original location. I think what happened was it got very annoying. Got very annoying, and maybe locals petitioned for it to be moved. But as you saw, that guy wanted to recreate the famous picture, and the lady was standing in the middle of the road to take it, which isn't always the best thing. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna love and leave you. And again, if you've enjoyed this journey, please do give me a like, subscribe, share and comment.